What if I told you that the greatest power move isn't revenge, isn't proving a point, and isn't chasing after them? What if the most powerful thing you could do is simply walk away without a word, without a fight, without a trace? Because here's the truth. They expected you to break. They expected you to beg, to text at 2 a.m., to plead for closure. Because that's what most people do. That's what they've been conditioned to expect. But you're about to do something they never saw coming. You're about to disappear. And that's when the real pain begins, for them. Phase 1. The shock of your absence. At first, they'll feel relieved. They'll think they've won. They're not even fighting for me? They'll wonder. Good. Let them think that. Because you're not playing their game anymore. You're not an option on their list. You are removing yourself entirely, and here's what happens next. Silence. Not just any silence, absolute, unshakable silence. And that silence, it's louder than any words you could ever speak. They scroll through their phone, expecting a message, expecting an apology, expecting anything. But there's nothing. This is where the first seeds of doubt are planted. They start wondering, did I make the right choice? Phase 2. The doubt creeps in. Days pass, maybe weeks. They start to check their phone, expecting a text. Nothing. They scroll through old messages, trying to see where it all went wrong. Still nothing. And then it hits them. Did I misjudge them? Did I actually mean so little? Are they already moving on? They start checking your social media. They start asking mutual friends about you. They start remembering the moments you shared and wondering if they took you for granted. This is the moment their ego cracks, because they expected you to be predictable, to chase, to plead. But you vanished. Phase 3. The realization of loss. Here's what most people don't understand. People don't regret losing something that's easily replaced. They regret losing what felt solid, real, irreplaceable. A man who chases is forgettable. A man who disappears, unforgettable. This isn't about playing mind games. This isn't about making them jealous. This is about becoming untouchable. This is about choosing yourself, finally. And that's when the regret kicks in. Not because they lost you, but because they lost access to you. Phase 4. The power shift. The moment you stop seeking their validation, the moment you stop trying to change their mind, you take back your power. And in that moment, they lose more than you ever did. Because losing someone who needs you is easy, but losing someone who never needed you in the first place, that's what haunts people forever. They start crafting messages in their mind. What should I say? Should I text them? Will they respond? But you don't care anymore. You've been focusing on your life, your goals, your mindset. You've been in the gym, in the books, in your purpose. And suddenly, they realize something devastating. They didn't leave you behind. They left behind the best thing that ever happened to them. Phase 5. The comeback they never expected. And that's when it happens. A random message, a like on an old post, a comment, some way to get your attention. But here's the real question. Does it even matter anymore? Because by the time they realize what they lost, you've already gained something far greater. Yourself. Phase 6. Mastering detachment. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And when you master detachment, your thoughts are no longer controlled by who stays or who leaves. Your thoughts are centered on your purpose, your growth, your future. You don't chase, you don't beg, you don't explain, because you understand a simple truth. You were never losing them. They were losing you. Now, if you're ready to reclaim your strength, to step into your power, to become the one they never forget, then hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. Because in the next few minutes, I'm about to give you something that will change everything. Comment below. I choose myself. Say it, believe it, own it. Because when you know your worth, the world has no choice but to respect it. Dark Stoic moves. Stay strong. Stay untouchable.